In this video, we're stepping 600 years back into the world of emperors. We'll be recreating a dish so rare, it was once a punishable offense to everyone else. Forbidden black rice. Hello and welcome back to Timeless Spoons, where we're all about recreating foods from different timelines. Today, we'll be using riceberry black rice, a more modern variety inspired by ancient heirloom grains once served to the Chinese emperors. It captures the same deep color, nutty flavor, and nutritional power that made forbidden rice so prized. Now, cinnamon was sometimes added, but less common, so it's optional. Next up, some sweet, tart, and earthy dried goji berries, unpasteurized honey, 2 cups of water, a good pinch of salt, and extra indulgences of beautiful walnuts. This is everything we need, so let's get started on washing our rice. Now, this dish was reserved exclusively for Chinese emperors and the elite. It was served during the Imperial era of the Ming Dynasty in ancient China and was so precious that most commoners would never even lay eyes on it. Black rice was tightly controlled, closely monitored and guarded by the imperial officials. And to make matters worse, it was forbidden to grow, trade, or consume under threat of severe punishment. And these sanctions were believed to range from heavy fines, forced labor, confiscation of land or property, and even in extreme cases, it could lead to imprisonment. So we've added our water and salt to our clean rice. And while that cooks, let's roughly chop up our walnut and our goji berries. Now, this dish wasn't cherished only for its rarity, but also for what it promised. In the eyes of the emperors, black rice was seen as medicine, power, and longevity in a single grain. I mean, rich in anthocyanins, the same deep pigments found in blueberries, it was believed to restore yin, strengthen the blood, and preserve vitality. It actually found its way into ancient tonics, rice puddings, and royal feasts, and was always served with intention. In fact, both traditional Chinese medicine and modern science agree. Black rice is packed with anthocyanins, a potent antioxidant that helps combat oxidative stress and inflammation. And when it cooks, it reveals its deep royal purple color. Our rice is now ready to receive our honey, goji berries, and walnuts, keeping a bit aside for garnish. After mixing, all we have left is plating our beautifully purple-hued royal rice and doing our final garnish of goji berries, walnuts, and a little drizzle of honey. And there you have it, 600-year-old black rice recipe. Now, small spoilers, but this dish ended up being the perfect pairing for a 500-year-old Phoenix chicken recipe. So I've actually made this black rice a second time for friends to try it out. So initial thought upon eating a first bite of this, it feels rich with a subtle creaminess. The texture itself is very similar to pearl barley with a little bit less resistance, more chew, and without any firm center. The flavor of the rice is very prominent and complex, extra earthy, nutty, and slightly sweet. It strangely has a similar taste to black kidney beans. The honey sweetness really envelops the earthiness of the rice, which brings out the sweetness of the rice and gives it more character. And then we get the tartness and chewy texture of the goji berries, which definitely complements the dish. Much more so with the crunchiness of the walnuts that also add a buttery, nutty, and earthy combination. I can see why it was so priced centuries ago. And like I mentioned, it pairs exceptionally well with Phoenix chicken. If you're curious about the history behind that recipe, click the link that pops up. If you don't see it yet, make sure to subscribe not to miss out. Alright, sweet. Thanks for watching.